Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I cannot tell you how excited I am for this game. When it first got announced, I was very excited, and I'm getting more and more excited for it each passing day ever since its announcement. Everything we've been shown so far looks amazing. Now keep in mind, when I was younger, I was one of the biggest Star Wars fans you'll ever see. Man, where do I even start? I bought a lot of the Lego sets, pretty much most of them. Well, okay, that'll be a lie. I didn't get any from the Clone Wars line of sets, if you remember that. But I was still a pretty big Star Wars fan. I played all the Lego video games in the Lego Star Wars series, and I watched most of the movies except for Attack of the Clones. I actually haven't seen that movie. I was told it was pretty bad, so I just skipped it. But anyways, yeah, you get my point. Star Wars was a huge part of my life back then. So when this got announced, I was so yes, this is gonna be amazing. Cause I kind of fell out of Star Wars. Obviously I still really like it, but when The Last Jedi came out, I feel like that was the dark age of Star Wars. Now sure, the prequels have an awful reputation, but I feel like the newer movies have an even worse reputation among the Star Wars fan base and community, which is why late 2017, up to the release of Rise of Skywalker, I was out of the franchise. I was into it, but it wasn't. I don't know, how do I say this? I grew out of it, and the newer movies weren't that great. I'm getting a bit off topic, but now with the announcement of the Skywalker Saga, it's given me hope that this will be as great or even better than the fantastic Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, one of my favorite games of all time. And hopefully it's not too much like Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens, which to me was a huge disappointment. Now, the Lego Star Wars games is a topic we can dedicate an entire video to, so I'm not really going to talk about that today. Instead, I'm going to talk about what could possibly ruin Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. What could make it turn out to be bad? I'm positive it's going to be good, but this is just my speculation on what could, realistically bring the game down and not let people enjoy it. It's a hot topic, so I'll explain when we get into the video. So about 3 months ago, LEGO released a gameplay trailer for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, and it looks amazing. Everything in it looks so good. This looks like a fun game, but the problem is, they didn't really show gameplay, did they? And sure, they did show some, but about 85% of the trailer, from what I saw at least, was cutscenes. And again, game trailers, they have a lot of cutscenes in them, but it's called a gameplay trailer. Don't you think we should see more gameplay? And the gameplay we did saw, while it looked fun, I don't know how to put it. We didn't see enough gameplay, and that kind of gets me worried a bit because, yes, there were all cutscenes in the gameplay trailer, but we didn't really see enough gameplay to really figure out what this game is going to be like. And you may be going in the comments and saying, but Ryan, it's a Lego game and they all play the same. Yes, I'm aware, but no Lego game, I think, has taken this long to come out after it's been announced. When a Lego game gets announced, it usually comes out in less than a year of its announcement. This game got announced a year ago at E3, so yeah, it got announced a year ago, and we only have two major trailers. We have the E3 trailer, which showed, I don't think, any gameplay, and then we have the newer, albeit slightly older, not older, but slightly old because it came out 3 months ago, gameplay trailer. So we only have 2 trailers, and the game's gonna come out in the spring or summer of next year. I can't remember. I think it's the spring, in spring of 2021. So I feel like we don't really know a lot about this game, and it's been a bit more than a year at this point. So we don't, you get what I'm saying? Usually games, when they come out, they have a lot of trailers that come out. I know Smash Bros gets a lot of trailers, and okay, sure, it's not really fair to compare Smash Bros. To Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, but I'm just saying, like, giving an example. Yeah. And another thing that could, like, lead to the game not being that great is what we're gonna talk about next. Alright, so do you guys remember Watch Dogs? Remember before it came out how the trailer looked? The trailer looked amazing in terms of graphics. It was like, okay, listen, this is the be-all, end-all of video games as we know them. This is gonna be the most graphically intense video game ever, and when the game came out, it didn't really look like the trailer. Like, it just looked like a traditional basic Ubisoft game. Not saying Watch Dogs looked bad, I'm just saying it didn't look like the trailer. So the trailer was kind of false advertising if you ask me, but here's how this relates to Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga almost looks too good from what we've seen from the trailer in terms of the graphics. Now, again, I could be wrong. And there are definitely games that look better than Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, but, like, I haven't seen a Lego game look this nice, and I believe that the last Lego game that we saw, like, the most recent one, came out in 2019 or so, and, like, the graphics in that, while they were nice to look at, they didn't look nearly as good as how Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga looks. Like, the Skywalker Saga looks like a full generation step in terms of Lego games. And yeah, it is coming out on the PS5 and the new Xbox, as well as the PS4 and Xbox One. So it has a reason to look better, but, like, it just looks too good for a Lego game, you know? Like, especially because it's a Lego game, it's based on toys. The whole goal, I feel like, of the game is to sell Lego Star Wars stuff. And, you know, maybe I could be wrong, but it's a licensed game about Legos. I don't really expect the graphics to look this good on something that's essentially just a giant ad for $60. And, again, maybe you're saying it's not a giant ad, and just because it's a giant ad doesn't make the game bad. Heck, I love Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, and that game's just a giant ad for Lego Star Wars toys, but you gotta understand what I'm saying. Like, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, I'm assuming the people who are making it, sure, they're building it up, but they're only really building it up because Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga is this loved game. Like, Lego Star Wars Complete Saga, that game has a huge fan base, and, like, in terms of Lego games, like, that is, like, at the top. Like, I think everyone who's watching this can agree that Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga is the best Lego game, or at least one of the best, and it's pretty beloved. Like, heck, have you ever seen all those memes about the Yoda death sound? So, yeah, I'm getting a bit off topic again, but I think you guys get my point. Alright, guys, so what's your thoughts? Do you think Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is gonna be good? Do you think it's gonna be better than the Complete Saga? Or do you think it's just gonna be a massive disappointment? Even though I am worried about the game just a little bit, I do have high hopes for it. I think it's gonna be great. It's probably not gonna be as good as the Complete Saga, because it's kind of hard to top that game, but, you know, I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's gonna be amazing, and I do think it's gonna be pretty good. So, yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.